All right, fam. What an absolute dagger of a day. This is Reverend Whittaker by Sage FT. You're watching the review for May 7th, 2025. What a day. Oh, wow. Folks, we're talking nice money here today. Okay. Look at that. Now, how did we get that money? By playing the range, keeping your stop out of the way, staying small, keeping risk in mind first and foremost, that kind of thing. That's how we got there, okay? No luck, all skill. And so using the 15-minute chart, what you can see is it's had a downward pressure, wider swings, okay, and then 2 p.m., where's 2 p.m.? We had a big nada bar, right? And then they tried to dump it, but 56, and then Mancini 57, 56, 57 holds. Okay, and it starts to dip back up, right? And so this is where I start buying on the way down. I just keep my stop out of the way. I stay in the micros, folks. I stay in the micros. Look, I've got 300,000 in funding, and I stayed in the micros on this last one. Look, I'm no fool. I know what happens when you think you're smarter than the market. I know what happens. Okay, so staying in the micros, I nibble in, right? And so if we go to the 2-minute chart, the one thing that I want to show everyone is there was a lot of these signals that were actually get out signals. For example, this right here is painted, okay? But you're supposed to get out because we're at the edge, okay? Now, one thing I want to point out, we really didn't break any structure. All we did, if you look at the arrows here, we have yesterday's high, yesterday's low. Well, they hold, right back in the middle. So now, what kind of crazy ass shenanigans do they pull overnight when nobody's looking? Hard up or hard down? That's what we're going to watch for. Those of you watching the review, that's going to do it for me on there. The stream, I'll stay around for a couple minutes and take some actual questions. Okay? So I will see everyone tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Those of you watching the review, we'll see you. And I'll keep the stream on for a couple more minutes.